Well, the Calgary Cardinals, they're warming up here in the tent. We are at the Foothills Stadium, and we were outside, but of course, you know, it's starting to rain. So fortunately, there's a warm-up tent here, and that's where we are. So they're busy catching some grounders here. And I've got to say, just watching these guys over the last 45 minutes or so, there is some serious talent here, of some serious arms on these young guys. And I want to talk to Kim over here, is the manager and head coach of the Calgary Cardinals. And all these players were handpicked for this team specifically for the big tournament.
That is correct, yes. We had a little bit of a tryout on June 15th, and that was at pretty much the end of our regular season of play. And from those tryouts, we picked a team of 15.
So all those 15 guys picked from different teams throughout the city, and a big tournament coming up over the next week here in the city.
That is correct. Starting tomorrow, we are hosting the 2015 Little League, Big League Canadian Championship, and it'll host the best teams from each of the provinces across Canada. So there's going to be seven teams represented in all. We are the District 8 host team representing Little League Alberta, and there'll be one other Little League Alberta team as well.
Now, what kind of age ranges are we looking at with these guys?
The big league age group is 15 to 18, and most of our players are going to be 16 to 18. We've got a couple of players that are 15.
Now, there's some serious talent on this team. Just watching them, you know, throw the ball back and forth and hitting the ball. They know what they're doing out here.
That's for sure. These would represent the better players from our District 8 Little League. Yeah.
And I've heard there is a lot of rumblings that the Cardinals are expected to do very well in this tournament.
Oh gosh,
I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, now you're putting big expectations on us. We hope to do well. Last year we made it to the Nationals, and while we were able to compete okay, we maybe didn't have the pitching depth that we wanted. We think we've got a little bit stronger squad, and especially on the pitching side this year. But there's going to be some very tough teams, and so I'm not taking anything for granted.
We don't want to jinx it. The stakes are high. What's up for grabs?
Well, the winner of the Canadian Championship will immediately get on an airplane and head down to Easley, South Carolina, to represent Canada in the World Series.
The World Series.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's pretty awesome.
Right, and there'll be teams from all over the world there, from the U.S., from Latin America, and from Europe as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
So the stakes are extremely high, Joe. The World Series, as I said, you know what? Once that tournament's over, if these guys win, they're hopping right on a plane. So pretty cool stuff. And throughout the morning, we're going to talk to some of the players and find out how they're feeling going into the tournament.
And see if Mike can hit a few as well. Thanks very much, Mike.